Jersey looking for a different outcome this go-around. Devils Hockey is brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health, the official healthcare provider of the New Jersey Devils. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Prudential Center. I'm Erica Wachter. Thanks so much for joining us for tonight's game between the Devils and the Blue Jackets. It's a home and home against Columbus. They'll be there on Saturday night, but in this game, a few COVID updates for you. Andreas Johnsson has entered protocols, and Jimmy Vesey and Coach Ruff have come off of it. And with Andreas Johnsson missing his first game of the season, it's Nolan Foote who is getting a season debut. For more on tonight's game against the Blue Jackets, let's start things over to the guys in the booth. Here's Steve Cangelosi and Ken Danico.
Erica, good evening to you. It's unclear how long the Devils will miss Dougie Hamilton, who underwent surgery for a fractured jaw yesterday. The good news is that at the same time, another Devils defenseman is taking his game to new heights. This is probably the best we've seen Damon Severson play.
It really has, and we've talked about him a lot over the last dozen games where he's just been a rock. He's more intense, in my opinion, more assertive. He's knowing what he wants to do with the puck. He's been great in his end, great stick there. He's using that lower body strength he has, and he's a terrific skater. His gap is real good, so he's shutting down top players. And then, yes, the offense is starting to come. And I always say for Damon Severson, anytime he takes care of his own zone, the offense comes. This is out of the penalty box. Great saucer pass, alley-oop from McLeod there.
The more ice time he gets, the better he's been. Since December 18th, no NHL player has been on the ice more than Severson, totaling better than 159 minutes in that span. With goals in each of his last two, he needs to score 7 more times to establish a new single-season high. Now, the Devils are also getting their captain back tonight. Nico Hischier missed the previous game with a lower body injury, and that was a shame because Sunday in Washington, he was the focal point of everything for the Devils. He had himself, well, maybe his best game of the year, collected a point in his 5th straight game played. His overall game was just inspirational.
And in what was a real competitive game in Boston, they missed Nico Hischier as the Devils are starting to find some traction. And that 1-2 punch they envisioned with Jack Hughes and Nico Hischier. Now there's a beautiful tip there. He plays a complete game. We know that. He blocks shots. We're going to watch one there, and that is Ovechkin. That takes courage to stand in front of that one-timer. And right here, he goes down, and he feels it as has a tough time going to the bench. But great to see him back in the lineup. They need the cap to continue doing what he's been doing, and that offense now is really starting to come for Nico. They need that as well.
Here's the overtime goal that ended the victory in Washington. For the visiting Blue Jackets tonight, Jake Voracek this evening will play in his 1,000th National Hockey League game, and after a trade back to Columbus from Philadelphia, he gets to do that tonight with the team that drafted him. He has 1 goal, but he has 18 primary assists, tied for the lead in the National Hockey League in that department.
He's had a terrific career. He is a playmaker. For the most part, throughout his career, yeah, he scored plenty of goals with the Philadelphia Flyers. There's Voracek, draft day there as Columbus took him high in the 1st round, and he's a guy that is not afraid to speak his mind. I love that. He's got a great personality. He's been great for the game, and the Devils are going to have to pay attention to Voracek because he's one of those guys that kind of sets the table for the offense for this team with his great playmaking ability.
So here we go, Devils Blue Jackets for the 2nd time this season, and the Devils look for their 4th win in their last 5. Coming off one of his stronger games of the year in a losing cause was Nathan Bastian in Boston 2 nights ago, a night that included his 5th goal of the year. It came on a breakaway. Puck drop at Prudential Center, coming up next.
Jersey Devils. After dropping Tuesday's game to the Boston Bruins, New Jersey looks to get back in the win column, and they've been really strong since returning from the Christmas break. Here's head coach Lindy Ruff on what his message has been to his team about their play.
Yeah, the message we've been sending is, like, again, north-south. You know, the east-west plays have hurt us. The puck management in those situations have cost us dearly in some games. So we're improving. We're getting better at it. I think you see plays now where, you know, instead of trying to put it through somebody, we're putting the puck up north. We're creating puck pressure by getting the puck in behind the other team, and we're going to win a lot more games by playing that way.
That's the coach. Here's the Audi goaltending matchup. Visit your tri-state Audi dealer today. Get behind the wheel of the Audi model you've always wanted. That's Mackenzie Blackwood. He's allowed 16 goals over his last 4 starts, but he was the winning goalie in 3 of those games. The Devils a bit thin at this position now. Lindy Ruff said yesterday, we're handing him the ball. At the opposite end, the 27-year-old now in his 7th NHL season from Finland, Joonas Korpisalo. He returns to the crease after allowing 7 goals on 36 shots in his last outing against Tampa Bay 2 nights ago. Each one of these teams trying to bounce back tonight.
They are, and the Devils, I thought, had a good effort in Boston. Columbus not so much, as Tampa Bay was ornery, losing back-to-back to the New York Rangers and took it to them, but they've always been tough on the Devils, and I like to hear Lindy Ruff talk about that south-north hockey, north-south, shall I say. I mean, Devils have to play with pace. Don't let teams get in defensive structure against them. Their strength is their speed and quickness.
Underway tonight at Prudential Center, and a centering try is quickly covered by Blackwood. Welcome back, Coach. There's Lindy Ruff returning after a 3-game absence. He says his COVID symptoms were minimal. What was reinforced watching from home, he said he has a team that doesn't quit. They were tied in Boston with less than 6 minutes remaining, remember. Lost that game 5-3. Battled back to tie against the Bruins 3 times.
They did, and the way they lost, that hurts a little bit, but you have to learn from it. They had a depleted lineup. They battled, but you have to continue to find ways in those games to at least get a point, as I thought they deserved that against a real good Bruins team.
This is an interesting line combination. The Devils start with Nico Hischier with Nate Bastian and Jimmy Vesey. As we look at 44-year-old Brad Larson, he's a first-year head coach, having served as a Blue Jackets assistant under Todd Richards, then John Tortorella. His team allowed 7 goals for a 2nd straight game in that loss to Tampa. He vowed will be harder to play against tonight.
Yes, he did, and so the Devils better be ready, because when your coach, you know, kind of calls your team out, they've given up far too many goals. Devils want to shut down their goal intake as well.
Nathan Bastian for a cutting Nico Hischier as the puck pops over the glass and out of play.
Well, I was saying, Ken, the goals against for the Devils, they need to cut down as well, but they want to continue to create offense, and this is one of the guys that can do that. I think he's going to have a real strong second half. It takes time to get acclimated. You see what he did against the Bruins. 2 shots, scored a nice goal as well. It takes time to get acclimated, systems, teammates, culture, or new city, shall I say. And Tatar, he plays the game hard. He's got a lot of skill. I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do the next 40-plus games.
On a line centered by Jack Hughes, along with Jesper Bratt here at the start tonight as the Columbus Blue Jackets ice the puck. The Devils saw their 3-game win streak snap with Tuesday's loss in Boston. They did win 2 of 3 with head coach Lindy Ruff in COVID protocol. Face off here. Hughes looks to play this back. The puck comes to Bratt. Played across. Tomas Tatar backhand. He scores! Tomas Tatar goals in consecutive games. And the Devils have the lead in the opening minute.
A wide open Tomas Tatar gets a pass from Jesper Bratt, and sweet hands in front. He goes backhand roof to give the Devils the early 1-0 lead. Time now for our $1 million replay, brought to you by the New Jersey Lottery. Remember, anything can happen in Jersey, and the Devils get that puck to Bratt. Look at Tatar, he's wide open. He gets Korpisalo down. Good work by Bratt off the draws. The Devils partially win it, but he gets to that loose puck, the quick pass in front. And look at the sweet hands and backhand up top as he draws the goaltender down. That is your New Jersey Lottery $1 million replay. Devils up 1-0.
Shot by Vladislav Gavrikov, the defenseman wearing 44 off the glass. Here's Nolan Foote with a shift as he makes his season debut for the New Jersey Devils. Played 6 games last year and did score his first NHL goal. Jan.06 looks to work the puck out of the zone, and with help from Dawson Mercer, the Devils do.
Cams, that was kind of right on cue. We just talked about Tatar, and I said look forward to seeing what he can do this second half, feeling a little more comfortable as a New Jersey Devil now. And like I said, when you come over to a new team, it can take a little time, but you're seeing the skill set there with a beautiful move in front and the goal.
Tatar, 8th goal of the season, and Jesper Bratt will get the primary assist. The Devils' scoring leader continues his strong play as icing halts play here.
Well, great recognition by Bratt quickly to get it to Tatar before Columbus can get in position. They were a little bit scrambly after the draw, and Bratt was able to pick up a loose puck and find a wide open Tomas Tatar.
51 seconds in, the Devils take the lead. Hughes will get the second assist on this goal, and he now has 10 points in his last 5 games as Jack Hughes continues to heat up. Oliver Bjorkstrand with a shot that missed the net. Follow-up try and a save made by the goaltender Blackwood off the stick of Jake Christensen, making his NHL debut.
Yeah, good opportunity for Christensen in his first game. Take a look at Nolan Foote. I know Bryce talked about him a little before the game and things that the Devils had told him to work on with the AHL affiliate Utica Comets. You see his NHL career, 6 games, a goal, and assist, and he's got to use that size. He's got an NHL shot, Kanch, but he's got to play with a little more pace. Like a lot of young players, they have to understand everything happens a little bit quicker in the National Hockey League. Everybody's a little more structured, so your thought process has to be spot on, and everything has to be a half second quicker. And looking forward to seeing what Nolan Foote can do with the Devils here, getting another opportunity, and good for him.
Long pass for Belmore, New Jersey native Eric Robinson, the Blue Jacket wearing number 50, as a shot is blocked by Nico Hischier. Hischier with several key blocks in that victory over Washington on Sunday. As the captain returns to the lineup, here's PK Subban with a pass ahead. Hischier across, off the stick of Nate Bash, and Jimmy Vesey tries to bat it out of midair. Good to see Vesey back in the lineup and in a prominent top 6 role here, at least for the evening. He missed the last 4 games due to COVID protocol. Erica went through the list on the pregame show for you. No Pavel Zacha, Yegor Sharangovich, Andreas Janssen added to the COVID protocol list for the Devils earlier today. Kicked at in the neutral zone, puck taken here. Jack Roslovic will wind to the near wall. Voracek plays behind the net. Oliver Bjorkstrand, something of a Devils killer. The Blue Jacket wearing number 28. Scored against them in the first meeting back on Halloween night. Columbus trailing early. This is Voracek. Sees a chance blocked away by Ty Smith and sent back the other way.
And that's something you want to see from Ty Smith as well. Everything just a half second quicker. I liked him getting into the shooting lane, blocking that shot in his own zone, and then making sure not taking what's given to him. Get the puck out of your zone, because sometimes, you know, he has a tendency to hang on maybe a little bit long, Kanch. I know he wants to make a play, but until you get your rhythm and your game going, you know, make the simpler play.
Shot from the far side off the glove of Blackwood, and the loose puck corralled by the Devils. This is Mercer to play it ahead. Flipped further by Janne Kuokkanen. He'll chase. Kuokkanen, Mercer, and Foote in his season debut. The brother of Cal Foote, son of Adam. Played behind goal, and here is Christensen, signed with the Blue Jackets as a free agent in March of 2020, an undrafted player out of West Vancouver, British Columbia. Getting an opportunity here and played ahead. Here's the youngest player in the NHL, Cole Sillinger, to dump in.
Nolan Foote can play with the tenacity one day as his father. The Devils are going to have a good one. He was a real tough hombre, great National Hockey League defenseman for so many years.
Long shot by Gavrikov, and a follow-up try. They score! Max Domi took a loose puck, beat Blackwood. We're tied at 1.
Well, the blast from the point, Blackwood makes the save, and nobody's able to pick up Domi, and he alertly skates in quickly and is able to chip in a backhand as the rebound sits there for him, but he reads the play well. There's the shot, and the Devils don't box him out. One more look at it. They gain the zone, and that pass comes right to the point. There's the save, and look at alertly Max Domi chips it past Blackwood to tie this game up. That's a butterfly puck. Tough for a goaltender to handle. It was on end before it was shot from the point, but look at Domi calmly gets to that loose rebound, chips it up top. We're tied at 1.
8th goal of the season for Domi. This is Hughes firing, and a wrister off the glass. Picked up here by Bratt. And punched ahead by the Blue Jackets. This is Sean Kuraly, the 4-year Boston Bruin, now in Columbus, who puts the brakes on. Plutza sent across, broken up by the Devils, and Christian Jaros playing consecutive games for the first time this season. Devils defenseman wearing 83, paired here with Ty Smith. What a loss Dougie Hamilton is. No timeline for his absence just yet. Hope to get clarity on that in the coming days as Bastian sends this puck wise. But an opportunity for Jaros, the Slovak defenseman, and played into the Devils zone. Here's Bastian, one of the goal scorers in Boston 2 nights ago. Cutting for the net, Hischier got a shot away, and it goes off the side of goal. Scramble for the puck, Hischier is on it. Crosses up with Vesey, and he'll drop a pass back. Severson for Siegenthaler. His shot is sent wide. Follow-up try by Severson, and the stop made by Korpisalo. Devils answer with some pressure here. Hischier tries to play it in front, and that's broken up by Adam Boqvist. The Boqvist brothers facing each other for the second time in their NHL careers tonight.
If I recall, Adam was injured the first shift or two of that hockey game as a member of the Chicago Blackhawks.
And Jesper was injured in that game as well, Dano.
Okay.
They
Didn't go as well, yeah.
More memorable evening tonight. Adam Boqvist now with Columbus after playing for Chicago. 6 and change gone by. This is Boone Jenner to drop a pass back, and a drive blocked away in front. Mercer tries to work this out of the zone, and he does as it's poked ahead by Kuokkanen. Here's Christensen across for Columbus. Boone Jenner is the Blue Jackets goal scoring leader with 12. Centerman wearing number 38. Now in his 9th year in the NHL, Christensen fires in for Columbus. Hughes on the far wall, couldn't control. Now Gavrikov to send in deep. Subban denies Sillinger the puck. Taken back by Columbus. They work it back. Jake Bean with a shot that goes wide. Blue Jackets hold the zone. They work it across. Here's Bean walking in, shooting, a save by Blackwood.
Well, Devils turn the puck over just inside their blue line. They have to be careful there. And they threw a blind pass. I believe it was Brad. He thought he had a cutting Hughes, but Columbus picks it off and gets a scoring chance.
On the tying goal, it's Domi from Gavrikov and Sillinger. At 4:54. Robinson hit in the corner. Former college hockey captain at Princeton, Eric Robinson. Hughes looks at 200 feet of ice and gives to Jaros. Pass nearly taken away by Kuraly. The Devils dump in. Marian Studenic with a hit in the Columbus zone as this puck comes out to center. Here's Kuraly over the Devils line. Blue Jackets onside. Save made by Blackwood. Columbus couldn't get on the rebound. Michael McLeod ahead for Studenic. Watched by Dean Kukin. Pass off the stick of Kuraly, and this comes back the other way. On the Devils' goal, that assist by Bratt, his 31st point of the season. That eclipses his total from all of last year. He had 30 in 46 games. What a year he's had.
Yeah, it really is. He's been terrific all year long, creating offense, and he's led the way in that category for the Devils as he sets up Tatar with a nice pass. And I mentioned Jack Hughes picking up another helper. He's been on fire the last 5 games as well.
Bastian into the skates of Nico Hischier. Devils captain reverses course on Christensen. Nico tries to work a pass back. Instead, the return from Nate Bastian. Pass broken up. Andrew Peak to punch this out to center. And here come the Blue Jackets. Roslovic lost control.
Now he tried to pull that puck between his feet. We see that so often. These guys have all the confidence in the world. And if you're a defenseman, you have to make sure you're looking at the chest. Don't bite, because you can be made to look awful silly. And there the Devils did poke that puck away from Roslovic, who tried to pull it between the feet and walk around 2 Devils defensemen.
Subban looks to work this puck out of the zone. Blue Jackets have to tag, and it comes back to PK here. Past the midway mark of the opening period in a 1-1 game. Here's Ryan Graves for the Devils. Able to track the puck behind goal. Works to the corner. Mercer on this. Dawson Mercer. Foot. Hit behind the net by the veteran center Jenner. Now Graves firing, save by Korpisalo. Gustav Nyquist able to work this out to center. Former Red Wings forward has multiple points in each of his last 2 games. Patrick Laine pulls up over the line. That's broken up by Bratt. Here's Kukin for Columbus, shooting, and a save by Blackwood.
Good save there by Blackwood. Kukin had a head of steam and used the Devil defenseman as a screen. And Blackwood had to pick up that quick shot.
Hughes cuts to the middle. Puck knocked off his stick by Kukin. Jack able to recover. Here's Jack Hughes continuing on. Able to elude Kukin. Drops a pass back. Christian Jaros firing, and his shot is blocked. Taken here, Yegor Chinnikov back the other way, but there's a penalty coming up. This is a hold.
It's going to be a hold to Jaros, the defenseman, after the shot was blocked. We're tied at 1. Columbus goes on the power play when we return.
Jersey, number 8.
And then he feeds Bean for a good opportunity. The Columbus Blue Jackets defense have been active. They've had a few shots and chances in the offensive zone. And then the Devils get it going in Columbus's zone, but they don't get that puck deep. The shot is blocked by Chinnikov, the youngster, as Jaros tries to get it through desperately, but just enough as he reaches out with that loose hand and holds up Chinnikov. So Columbus gets the first power play as Jaros for holding.
Devils penalty kill has been a strength in this last stretch. They have not allowed a power play goal in 6 consecutive games. A season high. Blue Jackets working across. Quick shot fired wide. Off the stick of Voracek, who is an excellent power play performer.
He had all kinds of time, and Patrick Laine found him. Laine's usually the shooter, but he found a wide open Voracek, who whistled that wide, and fortunately it missed far side, so it went all the way down the ice on the rim. But he had all kinds of time. Great scoring opportunity for the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Devils penalty kill unit has risen to 13th in the NHL. It was near the bottom early in the season. Now the Blue Jackets will set up. They drop a pass back. Jake Bean at the point. His wrist shot blocked away by Blackwood. On the kill here for the Devils, Nico Hischier, Janne Kwokin in the forwards. Pass by Boquist. Corralled here by Voracek. And Kwokin takes a loose puck, clears.
Well, good pressure up top by the Devils. A fine errant pass from Voracek. He was stuck against the wall. Left-handed shooter on the right side, so he had to try to make a play under duress with the backhand, and the Devils deflected it and were able to get it down the ice.
Roslovic with a pass. Taken by Jimmy Vesey. Big part of the Devils penalty kill unit before he went on COVID protocol. 20 seconds to go on the penalty to Jaros. Here's Bean ahead for Domi. Tracking back on the penalty kill. Studenic is on the puck. Chance to clear, and he does. Best chance for Columbus was early in the power play. Out of the boxes, Jaros. Another successful kill for the Devils. Long pass ahead. Here's Chinnikov over the line, and a shot blocked by Subban out of play. 2 shots on that Columbus power play. Will step aside. A 1-1 game at the Rock.
Between now and the All-Star break is that Mackenzie Blackwood is expected to play a big chunk of the 11 remaining games. And the main reason is because there's only 1 back-to-back games. And on top of that, you have a 5-day break between games, between 1 game, 3 2-day breaks, and 5 1-day breaks. And so this stretch of hockey for Mackenzie Blackwood is a real opportunity for him to take charge. And not only that, but just to show growth as really being that #1 goalie. And a lot of it, guys, is going to come down to his mental ability to rebound when things don't go the way that he wants them to. But I'm really excited to see how he responds over this next chunk of games. Back to you guys.
Bryce, thank you. Getting the opportunity here as the Devils give him a run. It's Akira Schmid on the bench once again tonight. John Gillies is the other goaltender currently on the roster as a shot is blocked over the glass and out of play off the stick of Corrali.
We're tied at 1. Look at Dawson Mercer on the Devils bench, a goal, 4 assists in his last 4 games since the break, Kenj. And you look down the middle of this Devils roster and you got Hischier, Hughes, Mercer, and McLeod, all 23 years old and under. Yeah, it's going to take some time to develop and grow. That's not a bad 4 guys down the middle in my estimation that bring different things to the Devils.
This is game 35 for the Devils. Mercer's next point will get him to 20. Good start to his rookie year as we watch Severson send one high off the glass past Korpisalo and lift it out of the zone. Roslovic on the loose puck. Jack Roslovic. Christensen, the defenseman, deep in the zone, picked up here by Siegenthaler. And Nate Bastian gets this puck to center. 1-1 game, second of 4 meetings between the teams. Vesey across, quick shot by Hischier is stopped.
Well, that's a good glove save by Korpisalo. Devils force a turnover in Columbus's zone. Columbus has had more of the opportunities in this first period, Kenj. The Devils get a great one there as Jimmy Vesey finds Nico Hischier. He gets it off quickly, tries to go back against the grain, but you see Korpisalo, good positioning, and makes a nice glove save. Shots are 9-4 for the Columbus Blue Jackets thus far. Devils want to pick up the pace just a little bit more, and you heard their coach Brad Larson say after their struggles that we're going to be a harder team to play against, and I'm seeing them, you know, heavy on the forecheck, Kenj, a little bit, so Devils have to do everything a little bit quicker and get their speed game and pace going.
Gavrikov for Bean. Played out to center. Nyquist with a pass to the stick of Patrick Laine and met by the Devils. There's Laine to shovel into the Devils zone. Subban on the puck, trying to get this past Patrick Laine, the former Winnipeg Jet. On the puck here, Laine steps up, shoots, and a wrister wide.
What a dangerous scoring opportunity for Patrick Laine right in the slot, and he doesn't miss too often from there. And this is all started where the Devils are in trouble here in their zone because they don't get it out 2 feet inside their blue line where they had an opportunity.
Nyquist centering try goes all the way back to Gavrikov. His shot stopped in front. The follow-up try rejected by Blackwood. Nolan Foote trying to get this out of the zone, and he does.
And he does, and it was right here, close side to us, Kenj, right here where they had the chance to chip that puck out. It was a battle. Columbus did a good job keeping it in, and the opposition sometimes has something to do with you not getting it out, but I thought they needed to win that battle. Laine had a great chance.
Here's Sillinger on a loose puck. His shot deflected off the glass. Cole Sillinger does not celebrate a 19th birthday for another 4 months. Look at Hughes going, tries to split the defense. Taken off his stick by Andrew Peak. And skated back the other way by the goal scorer, Domi. Picks up Christensen, who dumps in. Tomas Tatar, the Devils goal scorer, met effectively on the far side. Here is Tatar once again. Batted out of midair by Sillinger. Devils catch a break. Still can't get it out, though. Here's Chinakhov with a wrister that's held by Blackwood.
Well, some tough puck possessions by the Devils and turnovers, but Blackwood shuts the door. We're tied at 1.
Involved in a Devils goal, and with that assist, Jack Hughes now has a career best 5-game point streak going. He's got 3 goals, 7 assists in those 5 games. And obviously they're led by Jesper Bratt, who, as you mentioned, is besting his numbers from a season ago, just 4 points away from his career best, which he set in his rookie season. So he's been such a consistent presence. That's something that head coach Lindy Ruff was talking about this morning. And it's Tatar who gets the goal. We'll be talking to him at the intermission. I'm curious to get his thoughts on how much fun he's having playing alongside those two. Guys?
Erica, thank you very much. Sixth round pick Jesper Bratt was 162nd overall in 2016. That was a career best 35 points in that rookie year of 2017-18. Last time the Devils qualified for the postseason. Laid back here by Columbus. Boquist across, and another glove save is made by Blackwood off the stick of Emil Bemstrom. Time now, trivia question brought to you by Cadillac. You can tweet your answer to #Cadillac Trivia. Boone Jenner is one of 2 captains selected in the 2011 NHL draft. Who is the other? Okay.
Well, no idea right now. That's a good Cadillac Trivia question. And the Columbus Blue Jackets have been the better team here in the first period, Kench. They've been a little quicker to the puck. Devils have been a little sloppy at times on their puck management. They've turned it over, but give the Blue Jackets credit. They've been skating, they've been working hard, and they've won a couple draws here in the Devils zone that have created chances as well. So the Devils going to pick up their pace a little bit here.
Kind of expected this, though, didn't you? They've allowed 6 goals.
Oh, absolutely.
30 goals in their last 6 games coming into tonight.
3:10 left here in the first, and it's tied at 1, and the Devils are probably fortunate with that right now, so they want to get going.
That's a man the Devils want to heat up. Tomas Tatar is a 5-time 20-goal scorer. Goal versus the Bruins 2 nights ago. His second in the past 10 games, and he has the Devils tally early here tonight. Nico Hischier over the line. Lost control of the puck. Kicked to the corner by Boquist, who's without a stick. Adam Boquist, that is. Oliver Bjorkstrand to skate this ahead. Taken off his stick, played here to Bastian, shooting, and a blocker save by Korpisalo.
A real nice job by Jimmy Vesey stealing that puck and finding Bastian with a quick wrist shot. Korpisalo again blocks that away, and that's a better shift and some offensive zone time. Look at this right there. Vesey strips it from Bjorkstrand, reads the play well, good anticipation, finds Bastian, and he lets a wrist shot go that Korpisalo had to have a quick reaction there as he steered it away with his blocker.
It's only Korpisalo's 11th appearance of the season. Elvis Merzlikins, who's had most of the playing time, remains sidelined with a lower body injury for the Blue Jackets. Skated ahead by Columbus here. This is Nyquist with a drop. Shot by Laine. Save made. Good stop by Blackwood. In transition, the Devils come. Hughes flips it ahead. Glove down by Jenner.
Blackwood's been good here in the first period, keeping the Devils in it and tied at 1. That was Laine's second real good chance in a high danger area in the last couple of shifts for him.
Gavrikov off the stick of Jenner. The Blue Jackets are in a change. Here's Ty Smith on the puck. Under 2 to go in this opening period of play.
This is what you want from Mackenzie Blackwood. I mean, that consistency and, you know, wanting that opportunity to be the man, and he has been the man here in the first period, stopping 14 of 15 shots, Kenji.
Studenic looks for space, able to drop this back towards Subban. He takes a penalty as knocked to the ice was Chinakhov. I don't know, good penalty. It's an interference call. Chinakhov might have been off to the races.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, that could have been real dangerous, so you have to accept those kinds of penalties sometimes. PK Subban was a little flat-footed trying to keep that puck in. You see Chinakhov made a great play there as he lunged and chipped that puck out where PK thought it was coming right back to him. And then that's when PK had to take him down. There's the opportunity. Look at Laine coming right down the slot, all kinds of time, and he can really rip the puck. So Devils are fortunate, 2 big saves, because he had a similar chance the shift before he was out there. 2 big saves from Blackwood.
Michael McLeod on the face-off against Jenner. It's controlled by the Blue Jackets, their second power play of the game. It's off Vesey's stick and back towards the Columbus zone.
And all I'm going to say is I don't think you want to see Patrick Laine get a third opportunity in that same area, because I saw him go to the bench and he was shaking his head going he couldn't believe he didn't bury that, but the goaltender for the Devils shut the door.
Adam Boquist on the power play. Shot from long range. Off the glass. Devils take a loose puck, and Severson will clear. Final minute, opening period of play. Subban off for interference. Columbus power play 0 for 1. Voracek will drop this back. Carried ahead here. Bjorkstrand works it across. Pass for Jenner, missed the mark, and this puck strikes Janne Kuokkanen. And the Devils staff quickly off the bench to tend to Kuokkanen.
It was on the near side here. I didn't see it, Cans, but we'll take a look at the replay and hope Kuokkanen is okay, because he went down hard, and I'm sure. Let's take a look right here. It was Damon Severson trying to clear that puck, and it went right up into the face of his teammate. We've seen that happen too often lately to Devils players, and let's hope he's okay or was able to shake it off eventually, but he'll go to the dressing room early as there's 42 seconds left in the first period and a minute 8 left overall on the Columbus Blue Jacket power play. That's going to leave a mark, Cans. Those stings. Severson desperately doing anything he can to get it down, and Kuokkanen was right there in the lane, and that puck went right into the side of his face.
So here's Jenner and McLeod once again. The face-off to the right of Blackwood. Hischier on the kill. Severson and Graves the defense pairing. Off the draw. Puck comes to Hischier. Has a chance to clear and does. Boquist to work this ahead for Columbus. Final 30 seconds here as we watch Jake Voracek playing in his 1,000th NHL game. He is the 12th Czech-born player to hit that milestone. Among them prior to him, Devils legend Patrick Elias.
Yeah, it's a milestone he should be very proud of. 1,000 games in the National Hockey League. Congratulations to Jake Voracek on his feet.
Nice move by Line. Put it on his forehand. Follow-up try. Save made. The rebound. Bjorkstrand. It wouldn't go.
How did that stay out? Oh my, that's a couple of big saves by Blackwood, and I think one of the defensemen kept that puck from going into the empty net.
That's Bjorkstrand, who generally finishes everything against the Devils. Stay tuned. The first period intermission report presented by the New Jersey Lottery. Anything can happen in Jersey.
The Devils goal scorer in this one, Tomas Tatar. Tatar, you come back from COVID, and it's back-to-back games now with a goal for you. Just how are you feeling playing alongside your new line mates? And really, they've been so hot lately. You just getting some of that heat with it?
Yeah, I'm trying to take advantage of, the opportunity what I got. Obviously, Jack and Breder played very good games before, so, I'm trying to chip in and help them out.
Well, it's been a great chip in, and let's talk about this first period overall. I'll start with that save there at the very end of that first period. How do you guys take that momentum with that huge save from Blackwood on Bjorkstrand into the second period?
Yeah, Blackie stood tall for us. I think because of him, the game is 1-1 right at the moment. We have to be a lot better. As I talked about it previously, I think we did a lot of turnovers in their blue, which we feel their offense, and it kind of happens. So, after... Blackie just made tremendous saves. That was something special for sure.
Yeah, absolutely, and it keeps it a 1-1 game. Tomas, thanks for the time. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, so the Devils looking to clean some things up in the second period. Less turnovers there. That's what Tatar is saying, but his goal gets the Devils on the board. And there's some big goals happening out there on the ice behind us. These fans are going wild for the kids. That won't be part of the highlights, but we will have plenty for you on the other side of the break. Keep it here on MSG Plus. Do you want a free trip to Vegas? The Devils All-Star Sweepstakes presented by Hotel Planner has begun, and you can enter for a chance to win an incredible grand prize. We're talking flight, hotel, and tickets to the All-Star Game and skill competition in Las Vegas for one lucky winner and a guest. To enter, visit NewJerseyDevils.com/All-Star Sweeps. Welcome back, everyone, inside the Prudential Center. Erica Wachter, Bryce Salvador here with you. 20 minutes of play in the books, and we've got a tie game, and a lot of that goes to Mackenzie Blackwood. That's exactly what the goal scorer, Tomas Tatar, was talking about, and obviously a great play, great start for him, but the team looking to settle in. We'll have more on that in just a second, but let's get right to the highlights. And again, Tatar, he's feeling good. He says he's getting some of that heat from his line mates, playing off of them, and we know how stellar both Jesper Bratt and Jack Hughes have been. Great finish by Tatar on this one, Sal.
Yes, and you know, what it's nice to see is Tomas Tatar bearing these opportunities, because I'm going to tell you right now, when you come back in the lineup and then you get the opportunity to play on the hottest line on your team, and you get a couple great A chances like this, you want to put it in with style, and that just goes so far for his confidence and his ability to say, you know what, I've come into the lineup and I didn't cause Hughes and Bratter to not show up on the score sheet. And I'm telling you, the stuff like that is real. That's how we think. When you come in, you don't want to be a jinx like that. So I'm happy for Tomas Tatar to have success in back-to-back games.
I believe it, and he was saying, yes, I'm trying to take advantage of this opportunity. He knows it's a chance for him to get some points too, but a beauty finish, and we'll give him the style points there as he puts it in the back of the net. That came in the opening minute of this game here at the Rock, but then a little bit later on in the period, it is the Blue Jackets who tie it up. This one, Max Domi, what did you see here in this play and how it was able to beat Blackwood?
Well, it's just one of those situations where Columbus really controlled that period. It was expected. You lose 2 games where you give up 7 goals in each one of those games, you're going to have a bite, you're going to have a pushback. But that was one of the Devils' 7 turnovers in that period, right above the blue line. And so what ends up happening, that fuels the other team's offense, their line rushes. And so you turn over in the offensive blue line right here, all of a sudden you're off to the races. And right at that point, it's like, oh man, like this could end bad. And then what happens is that the line rushes are coming through. So as a defenseman in that situation, being PK Subban, it's tough to pick up guys. Who's coming? You got 3-4 Columbus Blue Jackets all crashing the net at once, and and Max Domi was able to get behind PK Subban there, and it's a tough read as a defenseman when you're coming in and that you want to kind of front the shot. It gets by you, and then in that particular situation, Mackenzie Blackwood goes into his glove, and then comes out of his glove. And so it's just a bad bounce.
Yeah, and then just right there, Domi just pouncing on the loose puck there in front of Blackwood. But aside from that, he was terrific in the opening 20, and you're just hoping that the Devils can feed off of that monster save he made there at the end of the period in the final seconds as it ticked away on Bjorkstrand.
Well, that one, and then 2 minutes left. He also saved one on Laine as well. So this is exactly what you need to see from Mackenzie Blackwood. As expected, Columbus came out with an attitude. They were not happy with the way the last 2 games went, and you needed Mackenzie Blackwood to keep the Devils in this game, because you could have very easily lost this game in the first period. But Mackenzie Blackwood came back and made up for all the Devils' mistakes in this period here. 7 turnovers that I talked about, and then this is what Mackenzie Blackwood was talking about. He can't get too high and too low when you have a game like Boston where the bounces don't go your way. And then even to start on this one, the first goal, the puck goes into his glove. He's not able to catch it, comes out. And then after that, he resets his mindset. And then he's able to make 2 high danger saves at a key moment in the first period there to keep this game 1-1.
And to your point, that really shows the growth that we are looking from Mackenzie Blackwood. He's showing it right there. And the guys in black in this one, they are looking to get back in the win column. We've got a good one going here. We'll see how the Devils settle in the second period. But first, on the other side of the break, we'll run through the stat sheet. Stick with us. Jersey Lottery first intermission report. Experience Devils hockey in a whole new way when you bring a group of 10 or more people to a Devils home game this season. Between family and friend packs, heritage nights, and more, you and your crew will have access to exclusive group experiences at a discounted rate. Visit NewJerseyDevils.com/groups for more information. Now it's time to check the line presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more. And a look now at the first period scoring summary. Devils happy to be going into the second period with the tie because that period was all Columbus. 18-5 shots in favor of the Blue Jackets. Tomas Tatar opens up the scoring with his 8th goal of the year. Just 51 seconds into this one, Jesper Bratt with the primary assist. That is his 22nd helper of the season, 31st point overall. Jack Hughes has a 5-game point streak going. Max Domi ties things up. The Devils looking to clean things up here in the second period. They'll have some time remaining on the penalty kill to begin. 26 seconds remaining on the Columbus power play. We'll see who gets the go-ahead goal here in the middle frame at the Rock. Nice finish there from Tomas Tatar. Could he go for number 2? Second period coming your way next.
For his return soon. The Blue Jackets also missing a player who's really the anchor of the team's defense. Zach Werenski is one of 4 Columbus players in COVID protocol. With Seth Jones now in Chicago, it's on Werenski as the top defenseman for the Blue Jackets. He signed a 6-year extension over the summer. Look at the minutes he averages for this Columbus team. Better than 26 minutes per night. But
those are big holes for both teams. They're top defenseman, and unfortunately for the Devils, a fractured jaw for Dougie Hamilton. He's been real solid in my estimation in his first season with the Devils and providing that offense that they really haven't gotten from an upper echelon #1 defenseman, and he's always dangerous. You see the 7 goals, 20 points, and Werenski, well, he's only out short term here, Cant, but a big loss for that period for them.
we hope it's not another big loss because we're looking at the Devils bench here. No sign of Janne Kuokkanen returning to the Devils bench here for the start of the second period as he took a puck off the face. PK Subban is still in the box. 26 seconds of carryover penalty time.
When it rains, it pours, right? We've seen so many of these freakish incidents, pucks to the face. Sometimes it won't happen to one player for 20 games. We've seen it 3-4 times in the last 4 or 5 games, Cam. Hit Devils players directly in the face or jaw or wherever it may be. So let's hope he's okay. Janne Kuokkanen.
Trying to kill a second penalty here, the Devils are, and this is the first time since December 19th the Devils have taken more than 1 minor penalty in any game, never mind 1 period. This has been a much more disciplined team in this last stretch.
And what that tells me is the Devils are dictating play a lot, using their speed and quickness, that they're not allowing the opposition to get them into penalty trouble because they're skating, they're moving their feet. But in that first period, not as much. Columbus Blue Jackets came out flying, and the good news, it's still tied 1-1. So now the Devils have to have a good, strong second period because it's going to happen in certain games. You knew Columbus would come out here, but the Devils got to be better here in period 2 and finish off killing this penalty to PK Subban.
Outshot 18-5 in the opening period. A centering try by McLeod. Carried back the other way. Voracek for the Blue Jackets across for Laine. Patrick Laine pulls up. Plays in deep for Jenner. Teams are back to even strength as Subban is on the ice. And more good news for the Devils. There's a Kuokkanen sighting on the bench as play continues. So that's terrific to see him back. Played back by Chinakhov. Mackenzie Blackwood was the best Devil in the opening period. Maybe the second best, Jimmy Vesey. He had 4 takeaways in the first 20 minutes. Gavrikov back. The Devils have iced the puck a minute 2 in. Time now for the live odds presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more. Key players missing for these Devils tonight. Sharon Govich, Janssen, Zaka remain in COVID protocol. Wearing the alternate jersey for the 3rd time. They won once with them and they lost once this season. As Kuokkanen rejoins his team off the draw, there's Blackwood alertly to cover once again.
You know, there's going to be nights, Kent, where maybe you just don't quite have your skating legs or you're not as focused as you need to be. And we see Columbus came out. We talked about the first 20 minutes and took it to the Devils somewhat. Yet we're tied at 2 because of the goaltending of Blackwood. Now it's time to hold each other accountable and say, guys, we're right here. It's 1-1. First 20 minutes was not good, but they were a little sloppy. They weren't handling the puck well. They've been a half step slow. It will happen in a long schedule, but you got to learn to win these games, or win some of these games along the way. And your goaltender, we talk about giving you a chance. First 20 minutes, he did that. A long way to go. Now it's about these guys stepping up here and having a better second period with a little more urgency.
Bratt sends this out to center, where it's taken here by Max Domi. Those 18 shots surrendered by the Devils in period 1, the most they've surrendered in any period this season, as icing stops play once again.
And this guy is relied upon in the defensive zone so often, but he's also chipped in 30 games, 3 goals, 8 assists. I've really liked what Ryan Graves brought to this Devils team. Just a steady influence, a big guy who competes. He uses his stick extremely well. He's mobile as well, and the Devils very fortunate to get him from Colorado. Moving forward, he's really going to make this Devils team better.
Here's Tatar, goes backhand, and a save by Korpisalo. Subban for the Devils. Nurses this back, Bratt across, Graves again. Goes wide on Sillinger, Ryan Graves, backhand try, snuffed out in front.
That was a little offensive thrust from Ryan Graves from the point as he cut hard to the net. Got himself a pretty good scoring chance on the backhand.
Here's Jack Hughes with a pass directed off the stick of Chinnikov. And Sillinger to dump in here for Columbus. Opening minutes of period 2. Devils' first home game of calendar year 2022 after road tilts in Washington and Boston. Here's Subban. Picks up Graves. Off the stick of Hischier. Here's Vesey chasing. Andrew Peeke deep in his own zone. Shoveled ahead, Christensen. Now Boone Jenner tracked by Hischier. This puck winds around for Laine. Devils will get some fresh legs on here as the puck comes out to center. Here's Jenner over the Devils line. Closed down by Nico. Puck winds to the opposite side. Blue Jackets work it across. There's a shot by Peeke, blocked away in front. Hischier strong on the puck, able to work this to center. Ty Smith over the line. Jesper Boquist sends it in further. Taken here by Peeke once again. Janne Kuokkanen on here with Boquist and Dawson Mercer. And Kuokkanen on the puck. Now Mercer tracks in the corner. Siegenthaler gets a shot away, got through. Korpisalo the save. Backhand try by Mercer is stopped.
That was Christensen in his first game, right in front of the net as well. Doing a real good job going down. He blocked a good opportunity on the rebound. Can't imagine how excited that young man is to get his first look here in the National Hockey League. And exciting for every player that plays their first game in a big moment in their lives. They work so hard to get here.
He's getting regular shifts. They're not going easy on him. We've called his name a few times. Taken here by Bratt.
Nice, played well.
Tatar works it across. Now Hughes for Subban. The one-timer stop. Tatar looking for a rebound. Couldn't get it on goal. Now Hughes. Quick pass. Bratt. The return for a cutting Jack Hughes. That connection missed. Adam Boquist able to elude Studenic as it comes out to center. Bouncing puck gets by Korpisalo and picked up here by the Blue Jackets. Here's McLeod with the hold. Adam Boquist guarding the house. Bjorkstrand back the other way. Oliver Bjorkstrand with 9 career goals against the Devils, more than any in the Danish winger's career against any opponent.
Yeah, sometimes that's hard to figure out, but he has had a ton of success against the Devils. And so far in the first, he did have a chance, a real good chance late, Kenj, where Blackwood made 2 spectacular saves late in the first period.
Puck picked up by Bastian, steps up, shoots, and a riser off the glass. McLeod. Smith able to play it into the high slot. Soft shot by Bastian, steered aside Korpisalo. Columbus still can't get it out. Hischier. They drop it back for Smith. Glove save, Korpisalo. RWJ Barnabas Health is proud to honor its dietary professionals for the courage and selflessness they've displayed during these difficult times. Heroes work here. RWJ Barnabas Health. 1-1 game. Better than 5 minutes gone by. Second period here at the Rock. First of a back-to-back. Between these teams, they'll tangle at Nationwide Arena in Columbus on Saturday night. Face off won by the Blue Jackets and sent out to center. Here's Siegenthaler. Bastian to backhand one in. Korpisalo to the stick of Adam Boqvist. Devils have the first 6 shots on goal in this second period. As their play picks up, we'll watch Siegenthaler across, and now Severson for Nico. Hischier to the stick of Vesey. Patrick Laine trying to get on the puck. Nyquist is there for support. Adam Boqvist to center, taken off his stick by Hughes. Going for the takeaway, Jack Hughes. Back the other way, Laine to steer this in further. Tangled up Jenner, trying to get a stick on the puck. There's Patrick Laine getting on the loose puck for Columbus. Twists around Hughes. Laine continuing on, plays a pass back. And a shot by Christensen off the end wall. Taken back the other way, punched to center by Bratt. Devils use the opportunity to change. Corralled in the neutral zone by Hughes. He'll be the last man off. Jonas Siegenthaler ahead. Now Kuokkanen on the move. Couldn't get it by fellow 59. Chinakhov back the other way. Sillinger knocked to the ice, and a good hit by Severson.
And those are the little things I want to see a little more consistency from the Devils.
Mercer, the long pass, shooting, he rang it off the pipe. Follow-up try. Boqvist with a shot, wouldn't go. Now Graves missed the net.
Wow. Some great chances there, and you saw the quick wrist shot. He got a lot on it by Dawson Mercer. The one rebound for Graves, that puck was rolling on end.
Chinakhov plays that off PK Subban. And the live puck taken here by Dawson Mercer.
Just prior to that, I was going to say Devils have to be more consistent on getting those little chips in. It's a turnover in the neutral zone, and it looks dangerous. Fortunately, Devils got it back, and in transition got a great chance, and Dawson Mercer ripped one off the pipe.
Subban winds to the opposite side. Taken here, Nolan Foote will give it to McLeod. Tries to spin past Gavrikov. Jack Roslovic can't get it out of the zone. Michael McLeod keeps the puck in front. He had Foote looking for the redirect, but it got past him. And carried back the other way, Roslovic over the Devils line. Across for Voracek. He'll drop this. Adam Boqvist goes wide. Centering try broken up by Tatar. Severson ahead for McLeod. Patiently to center.
Well, there's the confidence of Damon Severson. He's under pressure, and he puts a perfect backhand pass up to Tatar and get that puck out, and he's just playing real solid. I mean, as far as confident where he's going to make that pass even under pressure, and that was a nice one on the backhand with 3 guys around him.
Eric Robinson, centering try there by Bemstrom, taken back by the Devils, but they can't get it out. Now a quick shot off the stick of Corrali is gloved away by Blackwood. It should be the first shot on goal of the period for the Columbus Blue Jackets as they send in.
Well, they've spent some time in the Devils zone here, but the Devils have done a better job of really keeping pucks away from Blackwood and blocking a few, getting sticks on them as well, taking the middle of the ice away.
Hughes maneuvers, plays this back. A shot from long range, trickled wide. Picked up here by Corrali. The outlet pass off the skate of Robinson, and Bemstrom will follow up and send in. Fast moving second period, 10.5 to go. Ty Smith to center. Korpisalo steers that for Gavrikov. Kicked out, the shot by Vesey. Nico Hischier trying to track the loose puck far side. Nico's on it. Gets the puck to Vesey. Kicked by Nico. Looks for space. Penalty coming up. Ty Smith plays that to a Blue Jacket in the corner, and with that will set up the Devils' first power play tonight. It's a trip.
A nice cross-ice feed to Dawson Mercer, and he rips this off the pipe far side. You hear it right there, so good opportunity. Devils have been better, much better in the second period. And they continue to apply pressure. Nico Hischier draws the penalty here. First power play for the Devils is he's tripped up, but he stole the puck from Line in the corner initially. Just kept his feet moving. Devils get a power play.
Devils power play brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health. It starts with a face-off win. Bratt down low. Played across. Hughes couldn't take the pass cleanly. Trying to hold the zone Severson, but it comes all the way back. Sensing the pressure, Blackwood does well to get it away from the on-rushing Robinson.
And he can really scoot. Robinson can.
Here's Hughes. Bratt over the line. Bastian. Puck played in the corner. Corrali trying to get on the loose puck. Three Devils bunch up in the corner. Hughes is there. Bratt, Bastian as well. They work it back for Severson. In the role normally occupied by Dougie Hamilton. First wave power play. Severson to the circle. Drive. Hischier. Save made. Rebound comes to Bastian. He'll wind it around. Devils reset. This is Jesper Bratt. Plays to the circle. Severson with the hold. Here's Bratt. Drops it back for Damon again. At the top. Drive by Hughes. Blocked away in front. That was Gavrikov filling the lane. Now another shot. Redirected to the corner. Time here for Bratt to work to the far side. 44 to go on the power play. The return pass for Hughes. Severson to the circle. Bratt. Hughes will take it off the wall. Severson again wants Bratt. His shot, a wrister that missed. Gavrikov with a clear.
Oh, Corrali was buckled. I've never seen a guy pressure that much. He was going back and forth. That left some lanes open, but it was go, 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 Corrali, and he ran out of steam. Unfortunately, the Devils took a shot, had some chances, but couldn't get it around the net, and they missed a few times, and eventually Columbus gets it down the ice.
Devils are offside with just 11 seconds left in the penalty.
A pretty good puck movement. Columbus, like I said, pressuring all over. And I think they could have caught them out of position. I'd like to see them shoot after a couple of those quick touch passes. Sometimes you look for the perfect play. And
face off, one back by Mercer. Here's Ty Smith. Final seconds of the man advantage for the Devils, who had one power play in Boston, did not convert. Boquist plays that off the pad of Korpisalo.
We did see a one-timer from Hughes, one-timer from Hischier. Give Columbus's penalty killers credit. They got in the lane, they blocked a few, and the Devils unsuccessful, but a lot of zone time on that power play.
Nyquist over the Devils line. Shot by Laine, and he rang that off the post. Patrick Laine, numerous chances in the game. Sent back in by Mercer.
He just has such a long reach, and he does it very.
Laine again, swept off his stick. Now Studenic. Hit by Jenner.
Kansas, I was going to say, sometimes it looks like he's handling the puck in slow motion, but then that quick release, and that's what happened there. He caught Blackwood with that shot that went off the post. Such a terrific shot and reach.
Studenic centering try. Broken up by Laine. He'll send the Blue Jackets the other way. Jenner goes wide. Sharp angle shot. It's fought off by Blackwood. Blue Jackets still on the puck. Laine for Voracek. Puck comes here to McLeod. Able to work this ahead, but not out. Bastian couldn't get it on his stick cleanly and comes to the near wall. Voracek Hit by Graves. Devils work this ahead, and finally, Nolan Foote will skate it to safe haven.
Good pressure by that top line for Columbus. And the ball's Patrick Laine, and the Devils escape there as Laine does hit the post with a quick low wrist shot.
Skated over the line. This is Bjorkstrand for Columbus. And a shot stopped by Blackwood. Puck winds around. Voracek again. Met by Vesey. Throws one in front. There's Hischier guarding the house, and he'll skate it the other way. Jake Bean behind the net for Gavrikov. Nursed ahead. Here's Roslovic over the line. Jack Roslovic wide on Severson. Plays to the opposite side. Bean able to hold the zone and work it back in. Roslovic in a tie game. To the stick of Chinakhov. Now Gavrikov with a wrist shot. Got through. And the stop made by a body in front. Taken here by Jesper Boqvist, who plays to center. Puck corralled in the neutral zone by Sillinger. 5.5 to go in the middle period. Punched ahead. Chinakhov shooting save by Blackwood. A big one. Max Domi couldn't control. Skated back the other way. Mercer, but the Devils are in a change here.
Oh, surge by the Columbus Blue Jackets after the Devils power play.
Here's Chinakhov. Pulls up. The return pass. Oh, at the side of the net. They couldn't get a shot away. Chinakhov can't find the puck. Now Sillinger is on it. That was Max Domi with the great chance in front, looking for a second of the game.
He had a wide open net, but he was on his backhand, and that puck kind of came between his feet.
Pass too far for a cutting Jack Hughes. Stretch pass from Tomas Tatar nearly sent Hughes in. Now Kukin with a shot, blocked away. And the follow-up is into the glove of Blackwood.
A little hostility around Blackwood.
4:41 to go in the second. We're tied.
And one defenseman that went under the radar was Jonas Siegenthaler. And when you look after 34 games, he leads the Devils in D-zone denial rate, and he's also the 11th best in the National Hockey League in that category. He's also leading the Devils in the dump and recoveries and exit rate, 9th best in the National Hockey League. He's averaging over 20 minutes a game right now. That's 4.5 minutes better than he did last season. And he's really complimented Damon Severson, whose game has gone to the next level over the last 7-8 games, ever since he started playing with Jonas Siegenthaler. So here's a guy that's come in and really took advantage of an opportunity. Back to you guys.
Bryce, thank you. I asked Nico Hischier about this morning. You surprised? No, not at all. That's his countryman. Carried back the other way. Laine over the Devils line. Gustav Nyquist lost control, fought off by McLeod. Played ahead. Jesper Bratt gives to Hughes.
Oh boy, what a play.
Tried to cut it to the middle for Subban.
Now that was Kukin who saved the day, or that's a 2-on-0 with Jack Hughes. He tries to flip that puck over him.
Did you know you could bet on who will win each period on FanDuel Sportsbook? Make every moment more and get in on the action now with FanDuel.
Can't you tell you, Bratt with speed backs off the fence, drops it to Jack Hughes right here as he enters zone. See him take a peek, and that's Jack Hughes trying to flip that puck back to himself, but he had a wide open line mate there as well, but it would have been a 2-on-0. Right idea by Hughes. That's the creativity of him. And Kukin, the defenseman for the Columbus Blue Jackets, just in time batted that puck down and made a real good defensive play.
Dean Kukin. Kukin, another Swiss native defenseman wearing 46 for these Blue Jackets. It's played here by Siegenthaler. Under 4 to go in this middle period. Remains 1-1. Bastian searching for the puck, so is Hischier. Backhand, a save. Korpisalo, he's got it. We'll step aside once again at the Rock. Late period 2.
date with what's going on with the Devils schedule as we plan our schedules. And here is the latest. Yesterday, the NHL announcing that next weekend's games, that's January 15th in Montreal, and then Monday, January 17th at Toronto, both of those games have been postponed. No dates have been released yet. Hopefully we have more information on that soon, but for now, next weekend entirely free for the Devils. And this weekend, of course, they'll be in Columbus as they wrap up this home and home against the Blue Jackets. Guys?
Advice for all the fans. If you want to come out and see the Devils play, stay flexible these next couple of months. Robinson off a skate in front. Well covered was Corrali. Sure to be some adjustments to the schedule moving forward. What we're hearing, National Hockey League wants to make every effort to end the regular season April 29th. Slated to end on that day currently. Taken here at the Devils line. Under 3 to go in the opening period as Dawson Mercer's on the puck. Second period's been a much better one for the Devils. Mercer over the line. Dumps in. Corrali on the puck. Lost control, but Vesey was tied up. Skated back the other way. Here's Bemstrom for Columbus. Sends in. Voracek. Met by Siegenthaler. Ty Smith works it across. Glove down by Hischier. Taken back by the Blue Jackets. Centering try for Roslovic in front. It was Voracek trying to set him up, and the Devils opt to just take a loose puck and ice it with just over 2 to play in the period.
Time now for our look at our Duncan-fueled performance. And yeah, rightfully so. We'll go to the goaltender, Mackenzie Blackwood. 22 saves on 23 shots, 17 saves on 18 shots in the first period, where Columbus really came out strong and dominated. Career against Columbus 1-1 in 4 games. That's 1 win, 1 loss, and that is your Duncan-fueled performance. We're tied at 1. Devils much better in this second period. They've hit a post. Columbus has hit a post as well, but they've defended better because Columbus has spent time in their zone, even though the Devils have outshot them 10-5 thus far in this second period.
5th consecutive start for Mackenzie Blackwood tonight. He's a career 1-1 against the Blue Jackets. Ty Smith checks traffic. Siegenthaler gets this puck to Vesey. He'll play it across. Ty Smith, long pass to the neutral zone. Wanted Hischier, corralled by Vesey. Able to settle the puck and guide it back to Siegenthaler. Damon Severson. Here's Hughes. Watched in the neutral zone by Domi. Hughes taking the long way into the offensive zone. Plays it across. Jesper Bratt shooting. Stopped by Korpisalo. Long rebound comes to Graves and a save by Korpisalo again.
You saw the skill of Jack Hughes as he patiently weaves his way through the neutral zone, doesn't see anything, circles back, and then eventually he comes back and gets it into the zone, the offensive zone. Devils get an initial shot, and then Graves, nice job of sustaining the offensive pressure and jumps in, get it toward the net, fire away, but somebody's got to be screening the goaltender as he makes a glove save. Korpisalo got to get bodies in front.
Subban to fire this in. This is Jake Bean. Nick Cahill, our statistician, telling me this is National Bean Day. He took a penalty. The Devils didn't convert. Hughes in the corner. Bratt fighting for space. Tries to center. The Blue Jackets will work this back towards the Devils zone. Graves will chase with 40 seconds to go in the period. Line got a stick up high, got the attention of the fans, not the referee. Icing is the call. Jacob Voracek, the 4th player to appear in a 1,000th game for the Blue Jackets, hitting the milestone in a Columbus uniform. Sergei Fedorov, Vinny Prospal, Scott Hartnell were the others to do this.
And again, great milestone, and he does it with the team it all began with, who drafted him.
7th overall pick by the Blue Jackets. Long drive, steered aside by Blackwood. Roslovic works to the far side. Let's watch Quokinen play it ahead. Final 20 seconds of the period. Boquist tried to drop a pass back for Quokinen. Columbus got in the path of that. Last rush here for Roslovic and the Blue Jackets. Weaves his way over the line. This is Bjorkstrand. Couldn't pull the trigger on a shot. And that will do it for period number 2. Devils and Blue Jackets remain tied at 1. Stay tuned. The second intermission report is brought to you by FanDuel. Make every moment more. Erica Wachter expecting that man, Nolan Foote, in his season debut. Thoughts from Bryce Salvador, too, coming up.
Season debut tonight against Columbus, and he's joining us now. Nolan, you were just called up to the taxi squad last week, and of course, I'm sure you were awaiting your chance in the lineup. You said to the media the other day that they wanted you to use your size a bit more, be a power forward. How do you evaluate your first 2 periods of NHL action this season?
Yeah, I felt like I definitely used my size, skating well, tracking back hard, and I just got to continue that and show them what I can do.
Obviously, you had 6 games in the NHL last season. You got a goal and an assist. Are you feeling much more confident this time around getting the call up?
Yeah, definitely. You do for sure. You know, a good off season of training, so that helps a lot too. And I had a good training camp, and you know, a lot of development happening down in Utica, so it's really good. I feel good.
Good to hear, and obviously collectively as a group, a much better period overall for the Devils. Just what was the message between periods? Even though the score is the same here, it looks like a different team out there.
Yeah, we were definitely better. We were just getting pucks in, keeping it out of the middle. They clog it up pretty good, so we just got to keep doing that, getting on the forecheck, and good things will happen.
Nolan, appreciate the time. Good luck in the third.
Awesome, thanks.
Much more to come here on the FanDuel second intermission report. We are still tied at 1 goal apiece, so we're setting up for a big final frame here at the Rock, and the front half of this home and home against Columbus. Bryce Salvador will join me. We will discuss the middle period of action here at the Rock.
Welcome everyone to the Rock, and we're underway.
The 2-time defending Stanley Cup champion Tampa Bay Lightning make their only visit to Prudential Center on Monday, January 10th at 7 p.m. to take on the Devils. Get your seats now at NewJerseyDevils.com/tickets. And welcome back, everyone, to the Rock. Erica Wachter, Bryce Salvador here with you, and a much different second period from the New Jersey Devils. Simple as that, but the score remains the same, 1-1 after 2 periods here at Prudential Center. Sal, we got our first look at the power play for New Jersey in that middle frame. They got 1 shot on goal in that, but they're moving the puck nicely. Just what did you see? Because obviously we're seeing different guys in new positions there, including Damon Severson coming in with Dougie Hamilton out of the lineup.
Well, I really thought that the power play did a great job. It got them some momentum, got them some looks. They just didn't capitalize. And you've seen that the execution, the passing has been significantly improved over the last 6-7 games. And, you know, they got power play goals in 4 of their last 8 games. And you're just seeing that, you know, the one-timers.
Yes.
You know, that's becoming more evident, and something, you know, I was really looking for that. You know, now you've got the flanks. You saw Jack Hughes score a nice power play goal on the flank. You got Hischier now one-timing on his off wing. So, you know, check marks in my
that was
book.
big.
You know,
yeah, that was big to see.
As a defender, you know, if you're the defenseman right now, net front, right there, you got to come out. You know, you go down, you don't know where that shot is, and then even if you do block it or there's a save, they got Nate Bastian now in front of the net, who's doing a phenomenal job retrieving pucks, taking screens away. And so I really like this power play. Yes, they didn't score, but you can build off this, and you're going to hear them, you know, they would say that even on the bench. Hey, guys, we like our power play. Next opportunity, all right, we're going to bury one there. And you can see Bradder being able to get inside the dot and actually get a pretty good look there on that shot, just because of how wide they're moving it. You saw Columbus having to collapse.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, it was a good power play, just didn't score.
And so you hope they do get another chance on the man advantage in this third period, as someone's looking for that go-ahead goal. But you talk about the number of chances, and really, we're saying they really did look like a completely different team out there. They held the Columbus Blue Jackets without a shot really for a large portion, about halfway through that second period, it was the first time a shot got towards Mackenzie Blackwood. What did you like in the way the Devils came out right away in the second period and were moving the puck? A lot of great looks.
Well, that was probably the Devils' best second period in a long time, because that's been an area, that middle frame, they've given up a lot of goals, and they come out flat, but that wasn't the case. They started off with Hischier, the Hughes, really taking leadership charge, winning their offensive zone face-offs, and then just getting the puck on net, attacking the net, going hard, not receiving a pass there like Tomas Tatar and then going outside the dots. He took it to the net, bodies in front, second, third effort. Now look, Korpisalo was the difference in this period.
Yes.
Mackenzie Blackwood was the difference in the first period. A little puck, a little post luck there for Korpisalo. But Mercer, where is he going? Standing in front of the net. Everybody was, trying to drive traffic and take away the eyes of Korpisalo. And so you got to like the Devils' gritty effort here in the second period. They had plenty of chances. The power play was moving the puck. It also had some chances. They just couldn't solve Korpisalo. Again, net front traffic. I love it. And so we just need more of this. And you got to give credit to both teams. They played a very strong second period in terms of, really limiting the chances, especially the Devils, not turning the puck over as much as they did in the first period. I know that would have been addressed between periods, and so they did a great job in that category as well.
Definitely. So yes, both teams hitting the post there. They had some chances. Devils out shooting Columbus 12-6 in that second period. So we know this is a team that, as we've said, have given up a lot of goals in their recent play, Columbus that being. So they're wanting to have a response game. We'll be seeing this team again on Saturday. What is the big key here in the third period for the Devils to come out with 2 points?
Well, they got to come out with the same energy and effort that they had in that second period. They got pucks in deep. They managed the pucks so much better than the first period, and because of that, they drew penalty, right? And so if you're not drawing penalties, that tells me that you're not getting the puck in deep and your rush game isn't effective, because you're not skating with enough pace that the opposition has to hold you, hook you. You're too easy in terms of playing with speed. So I want to see that pace again in the third period. Draw another power play, and hopefully you can capitalize on that one.
All right, so that's something to keep our eye on. That was a fast-moving second period. We'll see how the third period unfolds here at Prudential Center. 1-1 after 40 minutes of action. We'll have a quick look at the stats before the third period gets underway. Report. Prudential Center Premium is your home away to the best seats in the house. From luxury suites to the lofts, there is a premium option available whether you are looking to entertain clients, book a staff outing, or take in a show or game with family and friends. To learn more and book your premium experience today, visit PruCenter.com/premium. Now it's time to check the line presented by FanDuel Sportsbook. Make every moment more. The second period scoring summary is brought to you by Hyundai. And after 2 periods of play, the score remains 1-1. Shots 24-17 in favor of the Blue Jackets, but really the Devils controlled that middle frame again, out shooting Columbus 12-6. They were 0 for 1 on the power play, but they did kill off the man advantage that was remaining to start that second period from Columbus. So faceoffs, look at that, even at 17. We are gearing up for a very good third period here at the Prudential Center. We'll see if the Devils can continue to bring that physicality as they look for the go-ahead goal in this one. Tomas Tatar scored the first and only Devils goal so far. Max Domi scoring for Columbus. Who gets the next one? Kanji and Dano with the call on the third period after the break.
Qualifying the previous 4 years under John Tortorella, we're not that far removed from a very memorable Blue Jackets team sweeping and shocking the President's Trophy winning Tampa Bay Lightning in 2019. Remember this group? They're all gone. John Tortorella is with ESPN, currently plying his trade in television. Look at the players they've lost. Sergei Bobrovsky, Cam Atkinson, Matt Duchene, Artemi Panarin, Seth Jones, Nick Foligno, Pierre-Luc Dubois, some via free agency, some via trade. You don't envy the job John Davidson, Jarmo Kekalainen have trying to bring this team back to an elite level. They had that 16-game win streak under Tortorella in 2016-17.
Yeah, it's a lot of talented hockey players there, and they were, I guess you'd have to say, a contender back then with all that talent, and they always played a good, strong, structured playoff type hockey and in your nose or in your face type game, along with a lot of skill when they had Artemi Panarin and Luc Dubois, who was coming on the scene as well. So that was a good team, and they got a lot of good young pieces here now as well.
Some of their elite players in recent years left for opportunity elsewhere. Panarin was an 87-point player his final season in Columbus. We've got a good game here. Third period set to begin. Devils and Blue Jackets are tied at 1. Devils hockey is presented by RWJ Barnabas Health, the official healthcare provider of the New Jersey Devils. The goals in this one came back in the opening 5 minutes of the game. Devils scored 51 seconds in. Tomas Tatar, Max Domi at 4:54 tied it. That's where we've been since. Damon Severson across for Siegenthaler, and the Devils gain the zone. This is Jack Hughes in front, the redirect. Tatar, stop, the rebound try wouldn't go. Tatar again, shooting, and it missed. Two glorious chances for Tatar. Now Severson looks for the redact. Tatar again with a wrister. Devils stay with it. Hughes pulls back, looks for space. Chased here by Jenner, and a centering try is taken away. Tatar once, twice, 3 times going for the lead.
Oh, what a first shift here to start the third period by the Hughes line. Tatar, Bratt. And they had some chances. You see right there, Hughes, a little saucer, tries to get it to Tatar just on the stick so he can tip it right there. I can't even see if Corpusalo got a piece of that. Better look here. There's him digging away. Shot over the net. Corpusalo was down. Puck was on end. And you saw frustrated Tomas Tatar, who thought he had broken the tie if he could have just kept that puck a little lower. Sometimes everything happens so quick, Kanj. Now we get a power play for the Devils. They're moving their feet these first couple of shifts in the third.
It is a holding call. It's Gavrikov who goes to the box.
Blue Jackets, number 44. It's 2 minutes holding.
Moravc right here as he gets caught up with Nate Bastian. It's always when you have that loose hand, if you have one hand on your stick. That wasn't a whole lot there, Kanj, but you just tug at that arm a little bit and it's called. So the Devils get an opportunity here.
Devils power play is brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health. Damon Severson, the lone defenseman. Hughes, Bratt, Bastian, Hischier to get it started, and this is Jesper Bratt to center. Hughes carries over the line, continues on, in front, score! Jesper Bratt! It's a power play goal, and the Devils have the lead.
What a big goal and a dynamic goal for the Devils power play. It started in their own zone, and they came through the neutral zone with speed. Bratt and Hughes play give and go. Right here, watch Jesper Bratt gets it to Jack Hughes. He chips it off the wall. I don't know if he's trying to get it Bastian, but because of his great skating ability, he's able to skate under it, and there's an opening, and he finds Jesper Bratt. Look at this pass to Bratt. Perfect. In the high slot, he snaps it past Corpusalo, 2-1 Devils, and Jack Hughes again. That's what elite players do. They know where guys are all over the ice, and he looked what he was going to do with that puck before he got it.
Voracek in, saved by Blackwood. And lifted away by Subban.
They don't want to give it right back, and the Columbus Blue Jackets have an opportunity with Voracek, and he just couldn't pull the trigger as he was in tight on Blackwood.
That was one Boquist tracking another. Adam seals off Jesper. Jesper Boquist behind the net. Lets the puck go to Janne Kuokkanen. Here's Dawson Mercer. 2-point game for Hughes. 2-point game for Bratt. Jack Hughes, 11 points last 5 games as we watch Mercer spun around. Boquist pass by PK Subban. Opening 2 1/4 here in the third. Devils have the lead once again.
You like the urgency the Devils came out with the first couple of shifts, and they draw a penalty and capitalize on that power play. A lot of hockey left here, Kenj, in the third, but you like the urgency. That's something you want to see from this Devils team as they continue to grow and try to win games. Is having those surges at a moment when you need it. It was tied at 1 after 2, and a good start to this third period.
Max Domi on the puck. Blue Jackets goal scorer sends in. Here's Christensen, the defenseman in his NHL debut, chasing, sent back the other way. Here's Bastian, the return pass from Hischier. Nathan Bastian gets the second assist on the go-ahead goal. He was the Devils' hits leader with 6 in Boston, has 4 in the game so far, and a big assist as well. Digging for the puck, Tomas Tatar. Bastian there in the corner. Blue Jackets work it free, and they nurse this to the stick of Cole Sillinger. The goal, 1:16 into the period on the power play. Jesper Bratt, the first Devil to 10 goals this season. Bean able to send the puck to the neutral zone. Gustav Nyquist will send in.
And we cannot forget here other guys getting opportunities, Kenj. Some key pieces out. Sharon Govich, Zaka. We know about Dougie Hamilton out for an extended period. We miss him on the back end.
Chance for Hughes off the feed from Brad, and that just missed.
Well, he got in behind the Columbus D, and
Hughes again plays it across the saucer for Brad, and it trickles under the glove of Korpisalo.
Well, these guys are absolutely flying, Bratt and Hughes, and I think Jack can't believe he didn't have another one. He shoveled it back. There's the goal. Hughes with speed through the neutral zone along with Bratt, and he chips it to Bastian, but it just kind of went off the boards. He skates under it, and beautiful behind, or back pass, shall I say, and Bratt with the quick release makes it 2-1. Then they had another opportunity moments ago, Kenj, where it looked like Jack just had to steer that puck into the net, and it looked like he pushed it back into Korpisalo, but we'll have to take a look at that replay if we get a chance.
Christian Jarosz to center. Foot trying to find the handle. Blue Jackets send it ahead. Corrali into the Devils zone. On a delayed offside. Now the linesman's hand goes down and play continues. Kukin on the puck. Off the stick of Corrali. Robinson chasing, but this will go for an icing call.
Nobody thought I was going to be here. They gave me a new lease on life.
At RWJ Barnabas Health, we're not only transplanting kidneys, we're transforming lives through innovative treatments, living donor programs, and world-renowned care at 2 of New Jersey's premier hospitals.
Well, the Devils scored in the opening minute of this game. It was a process finding their way back to the lead after the tying goal by Domi. They've done it here in the third with a terrific play on a power play rush. Kuokkanen will send in. Met well by the Blue Jackets, comes back to Subban. Ryan Graves across for Kuokkanen. He'll fire in. Andrew Peak. Christensen sends Roslovic on his way. Across for Voracek, and the Devils meet that well. Played across by Christensen, and Peak will send in. 5.5 gone by in the third. Devils looking to make it 4 wins in their last 5. Subban to center, and sent in further by Bastian. Here's Roslovic over the line. Puck taken off his stick by Vesey, but the Blue Jackets take it back. Roslovic came over with Line in that trade from Winnipeg. Left a void. They really need a #1 center. They've got some value in that trade too, as we watch Jake Bean skate this ahead. Columbus over the line. Scramble for the puck. This is Line staying with it. Patrick Line. The dish for Gavrikov. That takes a tricky deflection. It's handled by Blackwood and cleared.
They did ever. Blackwood gets a left pad on that shot from the point, and again Patrick Laine creating some offense in the Devil zone there with a nifty little pass to Gavrikov after a real good puck possession by him.
Puck comes out to center. Bean plays in. The Blue Jackets change all 5 skaters. Damon Severson for Tatar. Continues on. Tomas Tatar with the drop. Played across, out of the reach of Hughes, and skated back by Sillinger. Domi had to pull up, or the Jackets would have been offside. Play continues with Subban on the puck. Gives here to Brett. Hughes on the puck. Able to drop it back. This is Graves. Steps up, shoots. Glove save. Korpisalo. And will step aside in the third. Jesper Bratt's first power play goal of the year.
Game for the New Jersey Devils because they want to get back into the win column. Last time they had a 3-game win streak. Boston broke it, and then they went 12-3 the next 18 games. And so you need your leaders to step up. And since December 27th, Jack Hughes, who's extended his 4-game point streak to make it 5 by getting 2 assists tonight. Nico Hischier is currently in a 4-game point streak, needs a point tonight to extend that. And then just for Bratt, he's just been electrifying. 8 points in 5 games. And it was evident at the start of this period, Jack Hughes wanted to make a difference. He saw 2-3 shifts down. You mentioned it as well. Taking charge, playing with pace, playing with speed. And what ended up happening? They drew a penalty, and they scored a power play goal. Back to you guys.
They found their way into this game. The Devils' top players, as it's Smith. Looks to wind the puck for Hischier. Jimmy Vesey, and his return to the lineup tonight has been strong. Puck carried ahead by Hischier. Nico continues on, pulls up, waits for the reinforcements, but now closed down on the near wall by Bean. Carried back the other way by Columbus. Bemstrom winds to the opposite side. Corrali and Robinson on here for the Blue Jackets. Jesper Boqvist to skate this ahead. Maneuvers his way to center, past Kukin. Boqvist bumps with brother Adam, comes here to Severson. Mercer shooting, that puck deflects up high, taken here by Kuokkanen. Janne Kuokkanen floats to the top, plays a pass across. Severson for Siegenthaler. Knocked down in the offensive zone. Time here for Eric Robinson to get it out, and he will. As it's played ahead for the dangerous Bjorkstrand. He wipes out at the line. Penalty coming up. A delayed call. Korpisalo to the bench.
Well, Damon's not happy about it. Looks like it wasn't that collision. I think Severson might got a stick in the skates of Bjorkstrand when he was cutting across the Devils' blue line. So Devils need control of this puck, and a big kill coming up.
Blue Jackets in no particular hurry. Andrew Peak with 6 attackers on the delayed penalty call. Gives here to Voracek. Jacob Voracek over the line. Now the Devils take possession, and a power play coming up for Columbus.
Severson pleads his case, but it's already been called. We'll take a look right here. Well, his stick, he's cutting. He's kind of out of control to begin with, but it's hard for the ref to see that. Yeah, you see that stick just clips the knees a little bit, but it looked like he was a little bit out of control, shall I say, or losing an edge a little bit. And that's difficult, Can't. I mean, obviously everything happens quickly. Yeah, they usually call those, so now this is a big kill for the Devils here, up 2-1. 10:34 left in the hockey game.
They've killed both Columbus power plays so far. Off the draw. Siegenthaler looks to get it out. Initial chance he cannot. Corralled here by Laine. Pulls up, shoots, save made by Blackwood. Blue Jackets on the loose puck. Oliver Bjorkstrand to play it across. Severson for tripping. With the Devils shorthanded, the Blue Jackets play it back. Here's Adam Boqvist with a wrist shot. Off the glass. Taken here by Laine. Plays to the opposite side. Boqvist in deep. Bjorkstrand on the puck. Works it behind the net to the circle. They'll bank it back for Voracek. Jake Voracek across, going for the one-timer. That was Bjorkstrand, he missed. Played back again. Patrick Laine to the far side. On the reset, Voracek in front. Jenner put it on his forehand. Big block by Graves. Trying to muscle this out of the zone. McLeod on the far side. A penalty coming up. This will be against Columbus.
Terrific pressure on the Columbus power play. Laine again in the high slot, and he had a great chance. And then eventually the Devils just kept working their tails off on this kill, and Boone Jenner going to the penalty box. Here's Laine right here. You see that little pull back on the back end. That's a huge save by Blackwood. Bjorkstrand right there for the rebound. Ryan Graves, big play there, sliding across, blocking a play in front. And there's where Boone Jenner's stick inadvertently catches Vesey. I don't think it's intentional, doesn't matter. You got to be in control of your stick. Yeah, he gets him right in the chops. And boy, did the Devils scratch and claw to stay alive there and maintain that 2-1 lead. What a save Blackwood makes on Laine in the slot. That's about 3 opportunities he's had in the high slot. This time on their power play. Now we got a little 4-on-4 hockey.
For roughly a minute, Kokkonen drops this back for Graves. Ryan Graves in the 4-on-4. That's steered aside by Korpisalo. The 23-year-old Jake Bean ahead for Sillinger. Devils power play would begin in 36 seconds. Sillinger, puck taken off his stick. Mercer can't escape the zone. That was Nyquist taking it away, and a shot that's off the glass and out of play. Will step aside. 9:01 to go in the third. 2-1, the Devils on top. Well, here's the Cadillac trivia answer. Boone Jenner, one of 2 captains who was selected in the 2011 NHL draft. Who's the other? Any guess?
I can't. Nothing off the top of my head.
Second overall in that draft was Gabriel Landeskog.
Nailed it, partner.
And indeed, it's him. Landeskog has the second most points among players taken in that draft. Nikita Kucherov is first. Dougie Hamilton has the most points among defensemen taken in that draft.
Well, pretty strong, solid draft.
Off the draw. Devils up 2-1. Graves, McLeod, and played ahead here to Tatar. PK Subban to nurse this puck in. Picked up here. Tatar to the far side. Bjorkstrand for Kukin. Intercepted by the Devils, but played here to Roslovic. Just over 8.5 to go. Devils looking to bounce back from a loss in Boston 2 nights ago. Played ahead to Corrali, the long pass.
Well, Devils have a power play now. They got to get control.
Robinson shot saved by Blackwood. And picked up here by Bratt. 45 seconds to go on the penalty to Jenner. Brief power play. Let's see what they can do. Now they get their ace personnel on. Bratt scoots into the Blue Jackets zone. Pulls up. Trying to hold the zone. Severson, he does. With a pass down low. Now Bratt banks it back. Severson at the point. Holds and gives to Bratt. Damon Severson again. Bratt at the circle. Severson opts to pass. This is Hischier. Wrist shot. Save made. The rebound loose in front. Scramble for the puck. Still no whistle, and now play is halted. 4 seconds left on the power play.
Corrali's all over Jack Hughes while he was on the bottom of that pile. Pretty good patience, puck movement by the Devils. Brad Severson up top, and they eventually get it to Nico Hischier. Look at this shot. Looked like Korpisalo got a piece of it. The Devils looking for that rebound. There's Corrali. He's working over Hughes as Bastian gets in there. And he's got to do that and protect his teammate, because there was a couple of extra little shoves there by Corrali on Hughes. And Bastian does a good job. He recognized that.
Hischier, Vesey, and Bastian, but the Blue Jackets win a faceoff. Penalty time is up. Jenner's out of the box. We're back to even strength with 7.5 left. Gavrikov tries to fight off Vesey. Gustav Nyquist banks it to center. Vladislav Gavrikov, the Russian-born defenseman, works it across. Remember, the Devils were outshot in the opening period 18-5. Shots now 30-24 in favor of Columbus. Pass intended for Laine, taken by the Devils. Here's Mercer, has a step. Dawson Mercer, backhand, he put it off the post again.
That's his second pipe. What a nice burst of speed. And that could have maybe sealed it. Great opportunity, great move. Unfortunately, he hits the post. That's the second post for Mercer in this game.
We're going to have a penalty coming up here. This should be too many men.
Oh, this is a killer.
Jersey has a bench minor for too many men on the ice.
Just after looking like they're going to go up 3-1. See Korpisalo desperately stretch out. Look at the speed by Mercer, and he rips it again, backhand. Tries to raise it over Korpisalo. He does that, but he hits the pipe, and look at the Devils. A little confusion there, and they've got too many, 6 guys, no question. As Bastian doesn't quite get off in time. Big moment here.
Last Columbus power play was cut short by a Blue Jacket penalty. The power play 0 for 3 tonight. Pass by Voracek, taken back by the Devils. Here's Jimmy Vesey. The drop for Severson, and a shot that missed. Back the other way, Voracek for Columbus. Severson coming close, Voracek holds, gives here, Adam Boqvist at the circle. Plays back, and now the Jackets set. Voracek for Laine. 30 seconds gone by. Boqvist serving the penalty. Shot by Boqvist. Adam, that is deflected out to center. Jesper is in the box. Laine on the re-entry, gives here to Bjorkstrand. To the opposite side, Voracek takes this off the wall. Works it back. Adam Boqvist, Laine shooting. That's blocked by Hischier. Laine across, finds Voracek. Into the slot, wants Bjorkstrand. His stick tied up. They work it back, picked off by Hischier. Nico Hischier shooting, and it's off the glass.
Devils have missed that far side twice on this shorthanded time here for the Devils, where Damon Severson missed once, Nico Hischier there, and they're trying to pick that far side on Korpisalo.
34 to go on the penalty. Max Domi works a pass across. It's gathered here by Bean. Jake Bean on the move here for Columbus. Just over 5 to go in regulation time. Max Domi plays it across. Blue Jackets send it in deep. Roslovic winds this puck around. Comes back to Bean at the point. Tries to play a puck in deep. Jarred away by the Devils. Kuokkanen will clear it away. Penalty time is up. Devils penalty kill unit, a perfect 4 for 4.
That was a real clean one. Some zone time for Columbus, but the Devils really took options away, anticipated well, got to loose pucks.
Kuokkanen with the pick, got only so far with the puck. No shots on goal on that last Columbus power play as the Devils bank it to center. Jesper Bratt motoring ahead. Bratt splits defenseman at the side of goal, wipes out, and it's covered by Korpisalo.
He can fly, Jesper Bratt. Devils up 2-1. We'll be back.
The Jesper Bratt power play goal, which, as you guys were saying, really hard to believe, his first PPG of the season. We'll be talking about his terrific play and, of course, that chemistry he has going with his line mate in Jack Hughes as part of our post-game conversation. So be sure to keep it right here on MSG Plus for the Devils post-game show presented by Mercedes-Benz. We'll have all your highlights, analysis, and reaction from downstairs. Guys?
Thank you, Erica. Off the draw, taken here by the Blue Jackets as Bratt goes for the takeaway. This is Bean on the puck. Bratt, Hughes, Tatar on the ice. All three have been terrific tonight. Gavrikov nearly stolen by Bratt. Does get on the puck. Tries to center for Tatar. Nyquist to bank this out to center. Patrick Laine. Spun around by a couple of Devils. Works the puck in deeper. And now Hughes takes it back for the Devils. Punched ahead for Hughes again. Here's Jack. Goes wide. Behind the net. Throws one in front. Subban shooting! And the stop made. Follow-up try.
Well, Korpisalo is doing anything in desperation. He doesn't quit on a play. I don't know if that got to him. What a play from Hughes. And it looked like PK Subban was just going to step into that. He got a lot on it. Look at PK. He can't believe it as well. Look at Jack Hughes as he ends up going around that. Gets it out to Subban. Went off the leg of Jake Bean, the defenseman. Oh, no. Excuse me. He got a glove on that. PK Subban might have hit the leg initially, but the goaltender Korpisalo, I mean, he doesn't quit on a play, and that looked like a third Devils goal there. We've seen that a few occasions here in the third. Korpisalo's been good.
Kukin to center, glove down by Roslovic, continues on. The return pass from Bjorkstrand. And the puck won back by Severson. Janne Kuokkanen along the near wall. Frees up the puck. Mercer got it as far as the neutral zone. Under 3 to go. Third period. Devils up 2-1. Dean Kukin waits for the Jackets to change. Here's Voracek, poked off his stick by Siegenthaler. Played ahead by Severson and jarred back the other way.
That was a great recovery by Siegenthaler. Voracek looked like he had a step on him. He used that long reach, and again, he's done that so well with his stick. Poking pucks away.
Bean ahead, Sillinger. Couldn't get it past the stick of Subban. Now Hischier along the near wall with 2:20 to go. Puck corralled by Vesey. Off the stick of Bastian. Devils get some fresh legs on. Here's Sillinger darting back the other way. 18-year-old Cole Sillinger over the line. Shot got through to Blackwood. He makes the save. Nyquist on the puck. Hit immediately by Bastian. Blue Jackets drop it back. Laine drive. Blocked in front. Scramble for the puck. Hughes trying to get it out. He cannot. To the bench goes Korpisalo. They get the extra attacker on. Sillinger behind the net. Closed down quickly by Subban. Adam Boquist at the top. Dishes across with 6 Blue Jackets on the ice. From the circle, a drive blocked in front by Graves. Hughes will get on the loose puck. Sends it ahead with the net empty. He scores! Jack Hughes for a 3-1 Devils lead.
Well, Columbus had some chances with the goaltender out. Laine with the big slapper. And this is one game where the Devils just didn't want to mess around. There's a minute 20 left. And we know it usually is a nail biter. There's a monster block that creates this from Ryan Graves right here. Everybody stays in their lane, and he stays up long enough. Doesn't get himself out of position. Jack Hughes, he just lifts that puck. It hit a Columbus Blue Jacket. Jack wasn't sure, but he finds the empty net. And that is a big, big goal because I just had a gut feeling Columbus was coming with the pressure there, and they had some chances. Devils up 3-1. Just over a minute left in this game.
It is a 3-point night for Jack Hughes. 12 points in his last 5 games. Korpisalo to the bench again. Blue Jackets pull the goaltender a second time with under a minute to go. Loose puck, McLeod will send the length of the ice, and icing will stop play. 50 ticks of the clock left. The next 3 for the Devils. The Blue Jackets on the docket again Saturday night in Columbus. The Tampa Bay Lightning will be here Monday night. And then Devils Islanders, what figures to be the Islanders' first game in a long time. at UBS Arena 1 week from tonight.
I can't say enough about that block by Ryan Graves. And it's not just about the blocks, it's every Devil. You know, they don't go fishing, they don't swoop, they don't circle. You pay attention to detail. Stays on his feet just long enough. Goes down at the right time to one knee and blocks that shot before Jack Hughes eventually puts it in the empty net.
Jonas Siegenthaler able to send it ahead. Blue Jackets look to hold the zone. It's corralled instead by McLeod. Michael McLeod has an empty net goal already this season. Now Vesey will send it wide. With 27 to go, here comes Columbus. They pick up Jenner. He'll dump in. Severson takes a swipe at it. Puck winds around. Laine gets a shot away. Whisked wide of the net. Blue Jackets stay with it. In front, Bjorkstrand with a backhand try that wouldn't go. Final seconds here. Nico Hischier for McLeod, and his chance is blocked. Time will expire. The Devils win it 3-1.
You saw the unselfishness of the captain, Nico Hischier, and McLeod still gets it blocked as Boquist, Jesper's brother, blocks it. McLeod was going to get an empty net here, but I love Nico Hischier, the captain. This is a well-earned, hard effort. As Columbus, I thought, came in here and played well, Cairns. Devils get the victory.
In their last 5. It's Mackenzie Blackwood's net. His 5th consecutive start tonight. And performs well. He made 31 saves on the evening.
And especially in that first period without Mackenzie Blackwood, the way he performed, and that's what you want from him. Take the bull by the horns, take charge. He was not going to let the Devils get out of this game, where Columbus dominated that first period before the Devils got their legs going, and I thought they were so much better the last 40 as far as their skating legs, making plays, and better decisions with the puck. The first period they turned it over, but Blackwood was there to shut the door, and it was 1-1 after 20 minutes.
7th time this season he's made 30 or more saves in a game. Mackenzie Blackwood earns his 9th victory of the year. The Devils earned their 9th home win of the campaign.
After having a 3-game winning streak and losing a tough one with a depleted lineup against the Bruins in Boston, you want to get right back at it. You want to get the wins and good feeling back, and they get a hard-fought one, like I said, Cans, 3-1 here against Columbus.
Time now for the Mercedes-Benz stars of the game. Mackenzie Blackwood, one of those in the tunnel. We'll get the order in a moment. Jack Hughes with his 3rd 3-point game of the season. Figures to be in the middle of all this. Lindy Ruff said yesterday, we're handing him the ball. Jonathan Bernier out for the season after hip surgery.
It's time to announce the Unibet 3 stars of the game as chosen by members of tonight's attending media. The 3rd star from the Devils, number 29, Mackenzie Blackwood.
Go back to that first period. He made 17 saves in the opening 20 minutes.
The 2nd star from the Devils with 1 goal and 1 assist, number 63, Jesper Bratt.
The first Devil to hit the double-digit mark in goals and the game winner.
And the 1st star from the Devils with 1 goal and 2 assists, number 86, Jack Hughes.
Jack Hughes with 20 points in 18 games played. The return after missing 17 with a dislocated shoulder. And he's been on fire since returning. Let's send it across, Erica Walker.
Well, Jack, your line finished with 7 points tonight in this one. Obviously, all three of you are going, but the way you and Jesper Bratt have been playing in particular together has been next level. What can you say about the chemistry you two have going right now?
Yeah, we're playing pretty good hockey right now together. Just got to keep it going. So it's been a good 5 games with Bratt to start, coming out of the Christmas break. So, you know, that's a gutty win, and that's a division game. We needed that win, so that was big.
A good 5 games for you as well in particular. This is the longest point streak of your career, and 3 of these 5 games, including tonight, have been 3-point games. How do you describe how locked in you've been right now on the ice?
Yeah, I'm playing pretty good. Got to stop slacking for these fans. Had to pick it up a bit, so glad I'm playing better and producing, so I feel good right now.
Yeah, I'm sure the fans here at home are loving it. First game at home for 2022. Just what did it mean to be slacking, in your words, for them?
Listen, you know, that's a big win. Like I said, we want to keep piecing these together, and you know, it's pretty exciting to play in front of these fans, so we owe them some wins.
Jack, congrats on the win.
Thank you.
The Devils improved to 14, 16, and 5. They'll see the Blue Jackets again on Saturday night in Columbus on MSG+. Live coverage begins 6:30 on MSG+, with the pregame coming up next. It's the Mercedes-Benz postgame show.